High 7 to Rock, my two-time heavyweight champion of the world. I'm rocking with Lady CHANN.
Hey guys, well. It is Parker, Bakole Parker is now in the building. So let's get to the predictions. I was going to say stand by and I realised it wasn't a stand by moment. So, as we know, there's been a replacement. Daniel Dubois is not well, so hopefully he gets better. It's such a bummer that this has happened. But we've got Martin Bakole, who lands in from the Congo tomorrow. He had to via Ethiopia into Saudi Arabia at 2 a.m. tomorrow morning. This guy is built different, but I mean, for those paychecks, your bank's calling you and saying, do you want to own the building? So let's do a quick prediction on this. So we've got Martin Bakole. I can't go with that. He's the boogeyman. Yes, I know people have ducked him. Gabriel Zhang, like they went a Jugba. I think they all did their little thing, or did I just throw a Jugba into the mix and he doesn't deserve to be there? I don't know. So, okay, so Bakole. Martin Bakole. I was never really high on him, I'm not going to lie. He suffered a defeat by Michael Hunter Jr. And then he kind of disappeared into obscurity. He does live in the UK. He lives in Scotland. Shout out to all my kilts in the booties. It's a bagpipe booties. It's a kilt booties. The kilts are in the booties. So anyway, listen, Linda. Bakole, not a boogeyman in my estimations. He's highly beatable, hence he's been beat. His gas tank. Big lad. What I've just seen him coming in off of the couch of Congo, he looks very, very full-faced. I'm not... He didn't do the weigh-in today, obviously, because he wasn't there. But when he weighs in, that dude's coming in at about... I want to say about 305 pounds, 310. For sure, he looks massive. And now that's going to be a deficit for him because Joseph Parker actually was silly to come in to fight Daniel Dubois, weighing in. I think this is an all-time heaviest for Parker at 267 pounds, like nearly 270 pounds. We know Parker relies on his speed, his speed of hands, and his swift movement. You're going to do that against Daniel Dubois. That weight, you'd have been mad slow. But God is good, because for Bakole, you're going to need it. You're going to need all that extra, every little pound that you put on, and still eat some peanut butter and banana sandwiches just to bulk up loads of pasta until tomorrow. So Martin Bakole, I thought he would run through a Joseph Parker, but oh God, on further review, I think Joseph Parker, he may get the win, because I mean Bakole comes forward, no defense, walks you down until you can't get walked down no more. We saw Joseph Parker lose to Joe Joyce, get clocked up there. So I'm thinking, could it be something similar? But then we saw Joseph Parker get knocked down by Zhilei Zhang twice, and got up and won. So who hits harder? Zhilei Zhang, Joe Joyce. I think Parker, you're just going to have to try and stick and move You can move as much as you can on this one because, you know, I don't know how much moving you're going to do at just shy of 270 pounds. But if you can gas out a Bakole, which I think you could still do a little heavyweight dance around him, and make sure you don't gas out. Like, Bakole's got probably a good, maybe a good 6 rounds in him. So you're gonna have to outdo him, and you're not knocking him out, and you're just gonna outpoint him. Joseph Parker, if you allow yourself to get walked down, honey, and you do get clocked, you may not get up. It doesn't matter who hits harder than who. Heavyweight boxing, you're one puncher away from a knockout, from waking up, from being in Snoozeville.
267 pounds for Joseph Parker.
Like, huh? And everyone's like, happy birthday to you. And you look at yourself and you're 87. You're like, I was just 33. Yeah. You was in a comatose build dizzy. Don't let him knock you out until you wake up and like 51 years later. So, yeah, it's the war of attrition in this one, and I think it's not gonna be easy for Joseph Parker. You're coming in bigger, heavier, slower, but you hopefully could absorb some of those punches that you will absolutely get. But you're gonna have to be smart, because he's talking about, you know, we had to do a new game plan last night. Hope those drills work. For, you know, because you did a whole training camp. But shouts out to Joseph Cheerleader Parker, because that middle name, you know, your tag name, I know it's a cultural one, but there's no way I can remember it or even say it. Sorry, so we'll stick to Cheerleader. I want to see what your predictions are for Joseph Parker and Martin Bakole. Down below. So I'm gonna go for a Joseph Parker on points. It's probably gonna be unanimous. Would it? It couldn't be a split decision, could it? No, so I'm gonna go for a unanimous decision. Points nonetheless. So you lot tell me. I'll bring it up from me to you, from you to me. Ew dares, Rodders. Ew dares. Anyway, I'm gone. Hey there, it's Lee Edition. We're at Nonetheless. Come box with Shan. CHANN. The war of attrition. It's not nutrition, because these are heavyweights. I don't see any nutrition in this fight. The nutrition has left the ball dizzy. CHANN.